I'm waiting to see the thing pops up. I don't see anything yet.
All right, we're in. Make sure we're good to go.
Oh,
And let's get down. Oh, it's not lagging at all.
okay.
Yeah. All right, hello and welcome back to another 5K tennis discussion. Today is Monday, March the 6th, 2020. And we are here to get right back into some tennis news, some positive news, and as well another fun round of the 5K tennis trivia.
Hey, Sir John.
Can't wait for that one. What's up, Surgeon? Let's get down. Hopefully everyone is well. By the way, we are told here, or at least we have been told in the past couple of days, that the situation is beginning to, I guess you could say, level out a bit. Again, it may be a little preemptive. Again, when we watch the news here, and at least in the U.S., a lot of it tends to be on one channel is pro one person, and the other channel is pro the or is con or negative that person. And I just like to see statistics, like facts. I don't care about why you don't like this guy or why you like that guy. I just want to see facts. So it's kind of hard to find real good statistics here in the news because it's all about pro one guy or not the other.
Well, wait until you send me a good link.
Yeah,
It updates you on every case, deaths, recovery, numbers up, numbers down, and stuff like that. So I see Mirko's on, Mirko M, Gene Schwartz. I always call him Swartz, not sure why.
You remember the
There's
movie?
something that's
There was a movie back in the day that came out after Star Wars. It was called Spaceballs, and then the guy. It was like it was like a witty movie.
That's why I say it.
Kind of like The Naked Gun.
Hey, Wayne.
It was like May the Schwartz be with you.
That's why I keep thinking.
That's
of that.
why.
That's why. Yes.
Yes.
That's why.
Anyway, how is everyone? Situational statistics. How is the playing field where you are? Again, here it's all about politics, and it's kind of needless for me.
Yeah, it's good. I told Justin, I said today is probably we taught, but I feel tired today. I don't know why. Tired.
I played a set today for the first time in a while because of the recuperation from the knee against a fun young student. I got a W. Got to win.
But didn't you feel eyes on you today?
What do you mean?
Like when we were teaching?
Oh, like the stopping traffic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was a little peculiar, but nonetheless, again, a tennis court is 78 feet long. What is it? 27 feet on the singles court. I think it's 27, 30, was it 38, 39 feet? Is it 39 feet with the doubles court? Anyway, we were spaced very far apart, so there's no one anyone can say because we were being respectable. We were getting fit. We worked hard, and no one approached any type of concentric circles to one another. Right.
So Gene Schwartz said in my language means the color black in English. So my surname is Black. That's what it means.
True.
His name means black.
All right, starting today's show with a couple of shout-outs. By the way, there are two other young men that we had an opportunity to chat with over the past couple of days.
Hey, Saraki.
Oh,
I just say hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Two quick shout-outs. We don't do terribly much, like I guess you could say, like searching across YouTube, I guess, for other tennis stuff because sometimes it's just so. I don't know, it's just filled with a bunch of noise and music and, it's just a little flashy. But the past couple of days, we had an opportunity to talk to two young men. One is a kind of a really kind of fun young man.
PCS?
PCS.
Yeah, he said, hey guys, are we supposed to be able to see the video right now? You are supposed to, yes.
Is it jacked up?
Yeah, I'm sure they see it. And Gene said, what video? I think Justin was announcing that we were gonna do a show. Yeah, if you're commenting, you should be watching it right now.
Should be up and going.
Yeah.
But a quick shout out to two guys. One, I think he's already there. PCS streaming. It takes kind of a different soul to have a passion for stringing, and then the people that generally string don't really care. I guess you could say too much about sharing it with others, because when they do, it just seems so robotic and Like, they really don't really care about, sharing it. They're just doing it because maybe they have to, if you're like an MRT or something, and you're teaching a lesson, and maybe that was the wrong thing to say. But nonetheless, PCS Stringing has some fun videos that are actually fun to actually sit and watch, and they're very kind of, I guess you could say, smooth to watch and very easy to follow. So check those out.
PCS, you might have to get out and get back in because the other guys can see it. You might have to completely go out and then go in again.
And our IT skills,
because I'm looking at it, I could see myself and him.
And our IT skills suck, so we may be wrong.
No, I mean the other guys can see it. You might have to get in and get out, get in.
Second shout out to a young man. He has a YouTube channel. Unfortunately, only a few subscribers, but nonetheless, he deserves more for sure. I know we don't get into all of that. We don't particularly kind of jump into that, but there's a fine young man out there. He's got to be early 20s.
I'm guessing
early 20s, right?
You're talking about Tennis
Alley, yeah.
My guess is he's like 24, 25.
Young man, but very humble, very patient in his videos. It's nothing like, bing, here we are.
Yeah, like some he doesn't watch some videos, but I've watched some videos of some funny people that make videos that's very, very cheesy.
Well, it's some of the videos you see. Some of the videos you see. It just seems like you're sitting in a college fraternity house or something, and there's a bunch of kids running around, and they're just like,
or like their beds all messed up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
But nonetheless, the Tennis Alley, he looks at.
Oh, you're older. Okay, so you're 27, 28.
Oh, he's on here.
Yeah.
I thought he said he was hanging out with his moms and pops all day. He said family.
Yeah, so you're about 27, 28. You got a good serve, by the way. I was watching your serve.
Yeah.
PC Stringer said, I did. I reloaded. Took a minute, but I can see the stream now. Some YouTubers are so loud and shouting. Yeah, or some of them are just into themselves. They want.
It's like they want to look at themselves.
Like, I mean, if I want to look at somebody, I'll go look at somebody that, one of the tennis players that are busting their ass.
Or just Google up TNA or something.
There's so many people you can look at in the world.
But anyway, the Tennis Alley young man there, I have to give him a shout out for something, and probably no one but him or I will understand this. Maybe the PCS Stringing if he's kind of been around a lot of frames, but he has, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think he has a Prince Techstream 100 or 100p in his hand. It looks like that in his videos, and I watched some of them. If so. I don't know if it's that quick, but it looks like he has a Prince Techstream.
He says posting on Kickstarters later won't be as good as Isner's, but still good. By the way, count me in on the speed stringing challenge. That's going to go down.
Now, who says that?
PCS stringing.
I will do that, but again, what happens to me when I string for speed is I end up making a mistake.
I like Cam Williams, Gene. I like Cam Williams. I think he's cool.
He's an awesome dude.
I think he's cool.
He's an awesome dude. Actually, I saw him for the first time. Actually, we both sell stuff on eBay.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
So we find stuff and then resell it on eBay as a side hustle, and that's how I even met him in the first place. But yes.
So Tennis Alley said yes. Yes, sir. He said Techstream Tour 310. So how old are you, Tennis Alley? Did I guess it? 27, 28?
Well, the thing here.
Where are you? Up north?
Well, here's the thing with the Prince Techstream 100 or 100p. By the way, I think Lucas Pouille still to this day uses that racket. If you don't know who Lucas Pouille is, at one point in time, he was a Borg lookalike in his day and should have been top 5-10 in the world. He came close, but kind of faded away, right?
Hi, this guy. So he's in, okay, so he's 31 years old. Okay.
Looking good, bro. He's looking good.
He's up north.
Staying young.
So what did PCS say? What did you want to know about the Techstream Phantoms?
Okay. So the Techstream racket line, because I'm a huge proponent of Prince stringing machines. I love the Prince Neos 1000. I have a Prince Neos 1500. We have a couple of other stringing machines, but I love just the string on my Prince Neos 1500. It's easy, smooth, no problems. Anyway, but back to the Techstream 100. The racket, by the way, is actually playable as the best rackets on the planet. In my opinion, the Prince Techstream 100 or 100p or the 100p Tour, the 95,
he's up to speed now.
is one of the most comfortable rackets you can play with. And this isn't a pitch for the racket company at all, but geez, Prince has been through bankruptcies and conglomerations and expansions, but the Techstream 100 is one of the best rackets in my opinion on the market, and he's wielding one.
You know what I'm saying? I bought the Phantom 305.
Yeah,
but didn't like it as much as the Techstream Tour 310.
Yeah.
I haven't used a Prince racket since
The Prince Graphite.
1992. Like,
Wait a minute. No, you used a Prince Tricomp. It was white. It was white with like some green speckles coming down the side.
But I also used Wilson Hammer. But when I did play amateur, I played with a Yonex RX-7, I think.
That's ancient. What about the Prince Thunderstick? Anyway, moving forward, the Prince racket, the 100p, nice choice. Played with it a lot. Love it for sure. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were trying to tell me something.
No, I'm just swinging. Anyway, all right.
Tomorrow's 17 degrees here. Tomorrow's like 85, 86.
17 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit?
I don't know. Where Gene's at?
Yeah, Gene's probably in Celsius there. Because if it was 17 degrees Fahrenheit in South Africa, damn, that would be a messed up situation.
So Tennis Alice said, I ran a tennis retail store for 3 years and thought Prince rackets sucked, but they improved a lot lately. Yep.
Yeah, and that's the commonality given the brand.
Strong, too tight channel. Okay, we'll check them out. Hi Furzy, how are you? I haven't forgotten about you. I'll email you later what type of string you want me to send you.
Look, and I hate to hear that. You know, John Isner, I think, still uses a Prince to this day. Does Caroline Garcia use a Prince racket still to this day?
Take care, Tennis Alley. Looking forward to string challenge, she said. Well, from you, I used to string. I don't enjoy it at all. This guy said, I have a Prince racket, which my dad bought me years ago, and I haven't used it much. We are Celsius here, said Gene.
Yeah, so it's not 17 degrees Celsius. All right, first topic right off the bat. Carla caught my attention last night with a photograph of Serena Williams currently. And I know we have given Serena Williams a lot of grief about her fitness over the past, 2 years now. I think her child's now 2. And we've only gotten away with giving her grief and not being destroyed about it because Carla's had 5 children, not just 1. And she's come back from those and played well and played at a high level and blah, blah, blah. So I think there was a little bit of a credible background from not just a coaching standpoint or not from a player standpoint, but from a mother standpoint, right? You have 5 children, right? However, the picture kind of halted us in our tracks in a way, and it didn't look to be photoshopped or anything, but she looked fit. She looked actually very fit. So I guess the topic here is given her age and what we looked at last night, is the level of fitness that we saw indeed, if not photoshopped, and it wasn't. It was just a common photo. But again, I'm no rocket scientist, but is this maybe something to look forward to, that maybe we can finally get out of having to compare Margaret Court to Serena Williams? Is this a trajectory into the positive that she might actually have a crying chance, even though the season is now in jeopardy?
I think that being in shape is good for her. It's a great thing. Actually, her arms almost look like what she used to have before she had a child.
Yeah, she looked good. She looked good.
And I think this pause in tennis has actually helped her a lot, because for me, watching her play, I thought her movement was compromised due to the extra weight. Just like anybody, when you weigh more, even I know when I have more weight on me and I'm playing against the juniors that we teach, and I hear myself breathe and the footsteps are kind of slow when I know I used to get there faster. I know I'm out of shape. So, that's how I usually go by. Not really by weight. I go by my movement on the court. So if you're lighter on your feet and in shape, it helps you out tremendously.
Absolutely. Especially if you're breathing in tune with your footwork and moving the way you're supposed to be moving, and being fit, by the way, I guess in my opinion that Serena looked. And again, I get that there's people that can adjust photos. It didn't seem to be that way. If this is the case, I think it may save her a little bit.
It helps on the knees. Less weight helps on the knees, for sure. Exactly.
However, this is a prime example, in my opinion, of how important it is for slam count. Slam count, slam count. The person, we've talked about this a ton of times, Margaret Court, that she's been trying to catch, has 24 majors. The lot of them have been Australian Opens prior to the importance of the Australian Open being so important, right? But the only reason why this is even a debate, I mean, any ardent tennis fan knows that this is really not even debatable. However, the multitude of the masses aren't staunch tennis fans. They're just people. Or not just people, wonderful people, but not tennis fans. They're just people that don't watch tennis. That came out wrong. Don't shoot me there. Right? Well, you know what I'm saying? That came out wrong. Do you feel that I shot from the hip? Sorry about that. All people are wonderful, but nonetheless, people that aren't tennis fans. But when the topic of discussion comes up, that who is the greatest of all time and whatever it may be, they're going to look at the most of whatever it is that they're supposed to win.
Right.
This is the prime example of why it's so important for the likes of, say, Novak Djokovic or Rafael Nadal or Serena Williams to surpass these things, because in the grand scheme of things, no one really cares if you're not that, intricate fan about who you are and what you did.
Most people are not going to go that deep.
They don't care.
Unless you're a devout fan, I should say.
Being 38 years old, though, as Serena is, I don't care how fit you look, the body does not recover as quickly, so I think there are cons.
That's true. I can tell you that. I've been running with my students, right, and playing tennis, and today I feel like I'm 100 years old.
I gave them hell today.
I feel like I'm 100 years old because I have nonstop been working out with them and then playing tennis. So I'm worn. Which normally I'm not. Normally, like 10 years ago, I would get up in the morning, go to the gym, come back, take my kids to school, go back to the gym, come back, do a P90X video, then go play tennis, then work out. And I would be fine, but I can't do that anymore.
Get busy. Mm-hmm. All right. Next topic, Venus Williams, the sister of Serena, one of my favorite players of all time. What?
Sir John said, people are not wonderful. Most of the people are horrible. Kind of the good people are rare. Just have to figure out who is who. And Mirko, so weight loss will help her serve and balance. I hope Serena gets one more at least because she can do it. And Zaraki says, yeah, the slams matter because the next gen looks only at history books. Graf did the Golden Slam, which Serena didn't manage to do. Yeah, she did, Jean, but I mean, Serena's done a lot too. Justin, why do you never say anything about Laver slams achieved in the Stone Age?
We do.
This guy is asking.
We do. We have talked about Laver and his slams in the Stone Age. We have. And that's a great question, and he has, and that's a very an objective question and a good question. For a man in men's tennis, I feel it's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. It didn't. Do you see what? Okay, when did women start having the same kind of freedoms as men did? At least in this country. I mean, it wasn't very long ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess with Margaret Court versus Rod Laver, I think the men were a little bit more international at that point. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sure. I think Bill Tilden was the first the first American man to ever win Wimbledon. Mm-hmm. And I forget what year that was, like 1931, 1926, somewhere out there. But I think whereas I don't know.
He just say oh,
am I wrong for that?
No, Random Chia said Roy Emerson won so many that he should not have. I mean, if you go back in time, like you said, Stone Age. He showed me today a video of Bill Tilden playing.
But what?
The tennis was so damn slow. It was like they were wearing pants and they barely moved.
But I think
they barely moved. The stroke was like right here, here. You can't compare that tennis. You can't really talk much about that tennis.
What you're not getting is that the film then was black and white, and it was very slow off the reel.
I'm sure
it looks slower than it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I'm sure it was slow. Look, when my dad tried teaching me tennis, I was 11 years old. He was trying to teach me the tennis he knew. It was slow, and I kept doing different things, and he's like, no, you don't hit with open stance. I mean, he didn't know it was called open stance, now it's open stance, right? Mm-hmm. My grip, he would yell at me, no, we have to use continental grip, but yet I have a full Western grip. So, I mean, we do talk about it, but what's the point? PCS String said Golden Slams are virtually impossible. Yeah, they're virtually impossible because, right now we don't have any.
Well, because the Olympics happen every 4 years.
Not only that, Steffi Graf, when she dominated, I mean, she came out with a different game. Don't remember Chris Evert was playing ping pong back and forth.
Well, I still don't see how Federer lost to Murray. I mean, that was kind of an odd deal, wasn't it?
Heritage said, nobody cares about how you win slams. I mean, when you win with such elegancy like Roger, that should matter. Blind Fury says, win 4 slams in a year is not possible. Yeah, it's not. Even Djokovic, who's a beast, can't win 4 in a row. It's tough.
Did you just mention something? You just mentioned a comment that someone said about he can't win something like the magic of somebody.
Peritage says nobody cares how you win slams. I mean, when you win with such elegancy like Roger, then it should matter.
Okay, he just mentioned, and this is why I grabbed that, because the next topic I have, and it's just a short one, is about elegance. and you guys may laugh at me for this, so don't laugh at me for this. You may, but one of the most elegant women's tennis players that I've ever had the opportunity to see, whether it's in person, Fed Cup, U.S. Open, whatever, is Venus Williams. When Venus Williams, what does she have? 5 Wimbledons?
Yeah, I think so.
Venus Williams to me is maybe some of you, if you didn't.
You
follow,
thought she'd play elegantly?
when she was holding up her Wimbledon trophies, her gold platters, and she did what she did prior to Serena being really kind of on the mat per se outside of the story. It was really big for me. It was a big thing for me. I only bring Venus Williams up because I saw that during this situation that we are all in, she is doing at-home fitness videos.
Good for her.
I wrote good for her.
Good for her.
I said
She is my
thing.
age, and I know she goes through some health condition.
I wrote the same thing.
Bravo to her. I can tell you, when I met her, I never liked her. I never warmed up to her.
I liked her.
I liked Serena. She was a lot more approachable. She talked to you. She wanted to be your friend. Venus was stuck up, but I can understand why. Now, looking at her as she's played longer and longer her career, I've learned to respect her, even though I think she looks like a mummy in the court right now. But I've learned to actually enjoy watching her play. You know,
loved her game.
They have different personalities.
What she brought to center court Wimbledon for a year after year was absolute elegance, in my opinion. She was in the time frame of a lot of other grass court greats. She was around with Davenport. She was around when Hingis was in there. I don't think that
Davenport was a great grass court player.
Davenport was a beast, and they came from the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Davenport, 6'2", big hitter.
If Serena was not there, her sister would have won many more slams.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. Well, Michael Walker said Graf Golden Slam was in 1988, where her main competition was Navratilova, 12 years her senior, Chris Evert, 14 years her senior. Serena has had more competition than Graf ever did. I agree with you, Michael Walker. That's what I was trying to say. Chris Evert played ping pong tennis. They were older, you know what I mean? When Serena came out, she had all the smarties like Hingis. She had her sister. She had players like Henin.
Don't forget about Monica in there.
Yeah, Monica, unfortunately, what happened to her gave Graf all those slams, because I believe if Celis would have never had that occur to her, she could have taken that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was an ultimate era.
That's
wrong.
Wrong. What happened to that lady?
Yeah, an ultimate era of tennis, though. Really a lights out era. You know what I mean? And it seems like just yesterday, and now it's kind of, I think it's interesting when we get into some of these debates on some of these shows about, that era was weak and this era is so strong. I think, honestly, that this is one of the weaker eras in tennis history, in my opinion.
For the boys.
I
call them boys because they're still boys.
Yeah, I'll go out there on the mat, so we land on Pat Cash and Pat Rafter and Sampras and Courier and Lindell and Agassi.
They were fighters. They were fighters.
And on and on and on. But compare them to now, I see three
men to little boys.
3 really strong men with Wawrinka in there somewhere, and Del Potro laboring around in there somewhere.
And a whole bunch of pussies.
And a whole bunch of little bozos, man.
Gene Short says Emily Mauresmo didn't deserve a slam. Her 2 opponents retired.
I disagree.
No,
with that.
He means with the retirements. Like, you know how Henning could not play.
Hold, I'm gonna grab something. I disagree with that. I like Emily.
How many did Emily?
I like Emily Mauresmo. She won 1 Wimbledon, didn't she? Didn't
Henning had to retire and she didn't play?
I think she only won 1 slam. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show someone something. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to the.
I like Mauresmo. I respect her game. I remember when she came out to play. Who was the one that said? I think it was Hingis said she plays like a man. She should play against the men, which I thought was a shitty comment that she made.
Okay,
just absolutely shitty.
So I'm gonna show you 2 things. Now, when I met Carla, she played with this racket. This is a Dunlop 300 Emphil, right? Mm-hmm. This was Mauresmo's racket.
Yes, I even have her signature.
We have a signed case for it here. Now, let me tell you how long Carla played with this racket. I'm going to try to put it in the camera and show you how hollow the frame is, because she didn't want to give it up. Do you see that? It's like a hollow frame. All right. So she won this at auction.
That's her signature.
Yeah, and there's the Mauresmo signature. Yeah. Okay. So.
Put my racket back.
You can just set it down there.
Well, you have two.
All right. So the reason why I brought that one out is because to this day, Carla still plays with the same Dunlop racket, but the newer version of it. So anyway, so Carla is obviously a Marismo fan, but Marismo earned that. There's an old saying goes in tennis, never the match, give someone an opportunity to hit another ball. And I hate to say this, but sometimes your opponent may get injured, may slip, may fall, may rupture their patellar tendon. That's
not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's part of the game. So if you're down 6-0, 5-0, and receding serve at 40 love, still fight, because the shit may hit the fan.
I'll get to every question, by the way. I'm just going down. I don't like skipping anyone. Let's go back up here. We were talking about, okay, don't remember Serena having an injury.
That's a good point. Who said that? That's a good point.
Well, someone said she did, but her injuries weren't
maybe they were a little diva-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe she proclaimed them to maybe get a little bit of a deviation from the truth, like you sucked that day, but I was injured, that type shit.
Yeah. PCS said the ability to link 4 slams in a row within the same calendar year that also happens to be the same year as Summer Olympics not happening. Yeah, that's a fact.
It could happen. It could happen. Never say never.
Win 4 slams in a year for men is not possible. Too tiring, said Blind Fury. Yeah.
So how can it be that if all goes well and the shit comes out of the fan and life returns to gradual normality, how can it be fair if the French Open and the U.S. Open fall back to back?
I don't think that will happen.
It can't be.
Murray's best surface is grass, says Gene.
Well, yes, but look, if you're in England, don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. But I think Murray's a crybaby, a whiner, and always was. I don't look. I love Tim Henman, and someone may say he's a crybaby and a whiner or whatever.
Tim Henman was too boring.
But nonetheless,
boring
but nonetheless, Fred Perry though, you might want to talk about Fred Perry in there. However, Murray just whined too damn much. He always had an excuse. He almost seemed like he was mentally. I get he won 3 majors. I understand that. U.S. and 2 Wimbledon, right? Mm-hmm. But he just always seemed like he had like this.
Oh, don't say that, Sir John. To be honest, Maresmo reminds me of a transgender man.
There's some. Whoa. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, let's. The proof is in the pudding here in a way. Hold on with that thought before you get all.
Maresmo won 2 slams. Wimby and Australian Open, said Toby Clark. Michael Walker said the same thing.
Okay, but back to
won 2 slams, beating just
now back to Marismo for a second. Again, we're not going to get into this whole ism BS thing, but however, I think when Marismo was, I guess, out of nowhere, here's Marismo. I think she was a lot stronger than everyone else, but you can't tell me.
Yeah, that's why Martina Hingis said that. Yeah, because they weren't used to seeing a lady with biceps like hers.
Yeah, you see these guns? I
got long.
Her nickname was Diesel.
They
get it.
Yeah, they used to bother me a lot. But no one saw that. But then when Serena came out, we were used to seeing girls with muscles. They could have said the same thing about Serena. Serena's arms are incredible.
Serena's got cannons.
You've got who's the Australian also?
Sam Stosur.
Sam Stosur.
Don't forget about Sakari. Who is Sakari then? Sakari's throwing up
Sakari looks like a dude. If you say Maresmo looks transgender, Sakari's questionable.
Okay, well Sakari better be like Thor or something. So, again, I get it, but it was something that was not really the norm. Here's Chris Evert, and here's who are we just talking about? Maresmo. Okay, well, there's a big difference here. But nowadays, Serena, Maresmo.
They all strong. This guy says Djokovic should have won all 4 in 2011, but he didn't. So
shoulda, coulda, would.
Like Wayne Chia said, Djokovic normally tires by the U.S. Open.
Okay, hold on.
Wait. Let me go through these comments because we're behind. PCS says Henin was pretty elegant. I agree with you. I loved her game.
One of my favorite players of all time.
Which is why my coach switched my 2-handed to a 1-hander, but then I went back to a 2-hander.
Justine.
Hi Ying, how cool greetings. How are you? Perkyo said Venus was pretty elegant at some point. Completely agree. Furzy09 says Henin was the most complete all-court player of all time. I agree with that.
Who said that?
Furzy09.
Straight up. I agree with you totally. Now, Graf has to be there. Graf has to be in there, but Graf, the slice backhand at all times.
Through the backhand.
But Henin can rip that thing,
and she was only like 5'5", 125 pounds at that time.
And I think total head-to-head, Serena had the best of Henin, but I think in majors, it was a level playing field.
Especially against the French crowd. The French crowd made Serena cry, remember
that? Henin beat Serena at the U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. and then beat Kuznetsova. So Henin in 2007, I was there. Henin beat Serena in the semis, and then beat Kuznetsova in the final. And then that year Federer beat Djokovic in straights in the final, and then next year Federer beat Murray in the final, destroyed him in straight sets.
Okay, let's see what else we got. So we're talking about here. Venus game is elegant. Yep, Monica was not. PCS String said Martina Navratilova was elegant, but Monica was not. No.
Now PCS String, you just mentioned a good name that we cannot leave out of the conversation for strong women. You know, Martina Navratilova was ripped up.
They gave her a lot of grief for that.
So is this not some of the same type grief that maybe Mauresmo felt?
Yeah.
Is this not synonymous here? So is there anything new underneath the sun? If we rewind in history, is there any more female tennis players that have been thrust into this type of scene? Billie Jean King is another one. There's other ones as well. We watched something not terribly long ago on black and white film in there about another young lady that went through this, and this was black and white era. I forget who it was. Anyway.
Yes. William Chia, you know it because you always send me. She's French.
Yeah.
You always send me.
There's nothing new under the sun, right? You know, we've all been.
Navratilova played like a man. So did Althea Gibbons.
Althea Gibson.
Althea Gibson, yes.
Yeah. So again, we all get wrapped up into these things. You know, here's Mauresmo, and she didn't earn it because she was a brute during this time. But here's a brute before, and a brute the decade before, and
to be the best, you have to think out of the box. You have to look out of the box. I mean. Come on, do you think someone that looks like Chris Evert, and I saw someone wrote here that she's boring, sucks at commentating. PCS.
I agree. Who said that?
PCS Stringer says she sucks at commentating.
I agree with you.
Do you really think that type of style, the way that she looks, that type of, it's not going to work in these days. Girls are strong now.
Tell me the last two big name players like Chris Evert that left the game.
Susan Langland. Yes.
Susan Langland's another one.
That's the one we were talking about.
Yeah. Give me another.
Thanks, Wayne.
Who's one of the other female players that is more of the Ever type? Rezwanska was one. Yeah. Wozniacki was close. Hanchukova was another one.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on. So there's always the
that doesn't work.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
I gotta touch the phone.
Hingis, it worked when Hingis came out. The reason her style of play worked. She was like a Chris Evert, but the thing is she was better than Chris Evert because she had the angles and she would use players' pace. But it didn't work long enough. When the Williams sisters came, it was time for her to retire.
What else happened during this time frame? It went from the continental grip and point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4 shot to the semi-western or full western to ripping across the body. The strings changed. A lot of things changed from the Chris Evert. Chris Evert was kind of at the apex of the curve where the game actually stopped and changed, right? Mm-hmm. But who else was in that apex of the game? Navratilova. Who else was in the very crux, the very beginning of that? Steffi Graf, right? Mm-hmm. All of these.
Yeah, you have Mary Jo Fernandez,
Sabatini. All of these girls.
Yeah.
They morphed through it. Chris Evert again was a little bit more on the.
I never liked her.
Yeah,
I still don't like her.
I'm trying to butter up this thing.
I still don't like her. So let's see. Here we go. Sorry for the call. Hingis played brilliant tennis. Yes.
Indeed.
So someone asked a racket question. Saraki said, "Hi guys, what's the difference between wooden and modern racket?"
There's a lot of difference. You want me to start?
Oh boy.
Dunlop's
a good brand.
Yes,
I agree.
Here's what I keep in my racket bag. Hold on. I keep these in my racket bag. Okay.
I just strung a frame badly worn like that. Shocked it didn't implode in the machine. I don't string mine anymore. I have another backup plus the new one, so we don't string that one anymore.
All right, so sometimes when we meet students, this is a Davis racket. This is an old Davis because our last name is Davis. I don't know if you can see that.
It's Stimpy Boy. He changed his name. Milan Viskovic. Is that your real name?
All right, so when we hit with a wooden racket, number one, versus, say, something that this is just what I hit with now. It doesn't matter the brand, just whatever. Number one is the feel of the ball. You can really feel the ball a lot. The ball stays on strings a lot, but it's kind of a dampened, kind of a dull type feel. You can string it with polyester strings. You can string it with synthetic strings. You can hybrid both of them on a wooden racket, and you still kind of get this string on ball a little bit longer than you would than with any other type of racket, mm-hmm. right? So when I hit a one-handed backhand and I hit a semi-western forehand, mm-hmm. but if I'm hitting with a wooden racket, I feel like I can hit the ball and actually carry it. I can control it more than I can control it with a bigger headed racket with polyester strings. So there's a lot of control. But for me, But the thing that kind of gains in the con list is the dampened feel. Number one, it's like a dud. It's like dud, dud. That's number one. The kind of, you know what I'm talking about? The dud feel. Number two is if you're hitting heavy top spin or you're hitting a full Eastern grip on a one-handed backhand and you actually hit through the ball, like hit pronate over the ball trying to generate top spin, you shank a lot of balls. You have to kind of hit it Eastern, but kind of go not pull across your body. You have to kind of guide through it. Guide through it. If you go cross court, you're guiding through it and then kind of carrying it off the court. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, the big difference to me is power and a dampened feel. You can blister serves. What do I serve? 130 with a Babolat racket. If I'm serving wooden, you're probably 105, maybe 95. Mm-hmm. You can control it, but it's not really very crisp. It's just kind of a dud.
Yeah, they're lighter too. I don't know what I like. Smaller heads. My racket is smaller head than
this Davis Woody is probably 14 ounces strung, somewhere in there, maybe 15. And then the racket that I play with is like it's 10-6 unstrung and maybe like 11-1 strung with polyester string. So it's definitely a different feel. But lovely, we did a video not terribly long ago, I think a year ago, where we strung up that Jack Kramer autograph pro staff behind us. I strung that up. And my dad played with that. So I cut the strings out so the head wouldn't warp. But we strung that up and did a whole video, and the whole family, you and I and all 5 kids played with that racket, played points with the racket.
All right. Back to, so V Savage. The only reason I'm reading your comment is because I thought it was pretty funny. Craftswoman Hingis versus the power hitters, Williams. And the lights showed pretty clear women's tennis should be divided into heavy and lightweight categories. Well, I mean, that's not true, too. There are girls that I teach that are probably very, not super muscular, but they can hit the ball just as hard. I mean, I think Hingis kind of got stuck in the era of, what would you say, the graph era? And this was the new era. Tennis changed. Even the way you hit the ball. You didn't bring that racket so far back. There wasn't as much spin. More players could hit flat, instead of with a lot of top spin. As you see, Justin got up. Do you remember the weed racket from the 80s?
The what racket?
Weed racket.
Weed. Mm-hmm. I don't recall that right off.
I don't. Weed. Do you PCS?
I can remember the Adidas racket with the little kind of Adidas logo that looked like a weed, like Lendl played with. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember a weed. Maybe that's a typo. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to learn something new, right?
Yeah. So.
But you mentioned Hingis when I stepped away.
Yeah.
Hingis moving forward. Did she have the physique, the muscle structure?
But you don't have to.
But I'm saying in today's game right now, let's get Hingis in her prime and put her with against Andreescu right now or Serena right now. Does Hingis beat them?
No.
Okay, so no, let's do some matchups. Let's do a matchup.
No way.
Here. Let's do a bracket. Semifinal. Radzwanska in her prime versus Hingis in her prime. Who wins? Hingis?
Yeah.
Obviously. Mm-hmm. Okay, on the other side, let's put Wozniacki in her prime against Chris Evert in her prime. Who wins?
Wozniacki, I would say.
So probably Wozniacki.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get to the final, and we have Wozniacki versus Hingis. Number 1, are you watching the match? And 2, who wins?
They're both the same type of player.
So who is it? Is it like 27-26 or 27-25 in the third?
They're the same type of player. They're both the same.
So who wins? Hingis or Wozniacki? Who are you picking?
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Throw Schweipeng in there?
Yeah.
You want to throw Schweipeng in there?
So I see we're talking about Murray and Stan the Man. I saw that someone put Stan the Man is not a crybaby. I think it was Gene. He said, but boring to watch. Agreed.
Whoa. No.
Not Stan the Man. Murray.
Holy shnikes, Batman.
No, Murray is not a crybaby, but boring to watch.
About Wawrinka boring to watch. No, it's never boring to watch that.
And someone said, he could have won more slams.
Who?
If he came in earlier.
Who?
Murray
could have lost all 3 of the slams he won. He should. Man, come on. Look, I get Murray's a good player. I get it.
I prefer if you come. I know that he has the better record than Stan Wawrinka, but everyone here has to agree that watching Stan Wawrinka is a lot more exciting, even when he talks through his voice, because you do that so good.
All right, here we go.
Well, it's really nice that I can be here, and it's really nice that we can show up, and I really thank all the fans, and I felt like I was hitting my forehand really good down the line, and hopefully I can come back here next year, and I thank everyone on my team, my Bucks, and maybe I can see you again next year.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's go!
But when you hear Murray talk, it's like, well, I can't even do it. He's so boring.
Because he cries so much.
He's so boring.
Why?
It's like,
He's like
every
looking up
time
at
I
his
watch
watch.
him, I want to go to sleep. I'm like, and then when I watch him so unmanaged, you know, like the hair's everywhere, it's just messy, and he's like yelling at his camp.
It's like Braveheart revisited.
Braveheart.
Yeah. So no. Well, okay. So our 10-year-old daughter Liliana watches Harry Potter a lot. She's just getting into that, even though it's like been around forever, and she thinks it's brand new, and none of us know anything about it but her.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like when I see Murray, he looks like one of these things, like he's like, oh, he's got this grunt on his face, like the world's fixing to end. You're like, whoa. Yeah, he's just he's kind of ghastly. Is that the right word? Ghastly? I don't think I've ever used ghastly in a sentence in my life.
Delpo was another great player who was immensely underachiever due to setbacks. Yeah, that's true.
Who said that?
Ying Hao.
I agree with that totally.
Murray is a sleep talker. I agree.
I think he's a sleepwalker, sleep talker, and all that stuff. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, PCS probably would know more about those type of rackets than we would. I mean, I don't care about stringing Michael Walker. I play with them.
I do though.
I play with so many different rackets, so many different brands, a lot of different wooden rackets. I mean, I went through a whole bunch of different ones.
Here's something that
my favorite have always been the Onyx, and what I use now, Dunlop.
Look, any stringer out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but let's given currently on the market, modern rackets, just the modern, I guess, dichotomy of rackets. You know, you get the thin frame versus the wide frame, whatever. Let's just say I got a pile of random modern rackets on the ground, all the roughly 100 square inch heads, 98, 95, maybe 104, blah, blah, blah. Give me every one of those rackets and let me tweak each one of the stringers similarly, and I can give you a similarly playing stick. You see what I'm saying? Now, granted, you'll have a bigger sweet spot on the 104 versus the 95, and you may have a little bit more heat with the heavier racket versus the light one, yeah, and blah, 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 blah. But I can give you a pretty damn similar type playing racket, no matter what you spin on the racket, as long as you give me something to work with. True or not true? True or not true?
If you're a good player,
you can play with whatever.
It doesn't matter what the hell you have in your hand. You should be able to play with it.
Just give me some shit and let me hit the damn ball.
It's like when I hear my son with the guitars and the amp. If you're talented and you know how to play, you can get anything.
It's like, nah, ma, I'm not playing that good because I need a new amp. I'm like, shut up, just practice.
Delpo is a great human being. Yes, too bad for him. I feel bad for him, but his height, I think, probably affected, and his forehand too. The way he hits that forehand, that wrist has to hurt. Someone said, I hate Chilik's death stare.
Yeah. Chilich,
with
okay.
the eyebrows.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, give some homage to Chilich.
I never liked Chilich.
Marin Cilic.
Never.
Marin Cilic is one of the. Okay, so let's look at players like Tomas Berdych, and let's look at someone like Marin Cilic.
He's got the looks.
Tomas Berdych is one of the best players of all time that shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Maybe Gael Monfils can slide in there. Maybe David Ferrer can slide in there. But there's always this excuse of why each one of them could not have been there. I thought Borna Choric was going to be one of the next those guys, but he didn't even amount to that. But look, can you arguably tell me that he is much different than, say, Tomas Berdych?
Who
you were just talking about?
Oh, he was talking about Chilik.
That's what I'm telling you. So
he won a slam,
but I don't. Okay.
And cried.
I get he won a slam, but for me, Marin Cilic is one of those people that could have dominated the game if it wasn't for a few minor reasons. Mm-hmm. He always had the talents to be the best in the world, and won a major, right? He won one U.S. Open, right?
Yeah, didn't he play against Federer at Wimbledon, and he cried, he couldn't finish it? Was it the Australian Open?
No, it was Wimbledon, I think.
Okay.
I think it was Wimbledon. But Marin Cilic is a really good player. There's been some injury issues with him, but when he was young, early on, I was like, whoa, watch out. This guy's really good. And then he kind of phased out. I think it was a left elbow or left. He hits a two-handed backhand, so one of the downfalls of hitting with two hands is if you have a left arm issue, then you can't really do much. What the heck are you looking at, man?
Someone has a question for you.
Oh, shit.
Milan said, hey, Justin, why you wear the cap? There's no sun inside.
True. My dad says the same thing. I just cut my hair and I use my own clippers, but that's all right. Not scared.
Perisic said, Chilik is one of the biggest chokers. Yep, agree. PCS says, I agree. Chilik and Berdych are fairly comparable.
Yeah.
Wimbledon 2013. Chilik is too soft. Big fan of Berdych. Okay, so Chili choked the match away, and he had a couple match points. Nice cut, said Stimpy.
Did it myself in the bathroom. All right, okay, so let's talk about for a minute the big guys with the two-handed backhands, with the likes of Berdych, with the likes of who the heck we were just talking about? Cilic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw Milos Raonic.
I can't stand watching that guy either.
What was the movie with Chris Farley and David Spade, and they were driving down the street, and the nitrous tanks and the thing blew out, and the cop pulled them over. They were like, "Where are you at?"
Black Sheep.
We're on the Rowwoods.
Black Sheep.
Was it Tommy Boy or Black Sheep? I don't recall. It was funny, but nonetheless, let's throw Milos Raonic in the mix. Why? I read an article that Milos Raonic indicated that
Tommy Boy.
Tommy
Could
Boy.
be Tommy Boy.
Let's
PCS
go.
string.
I think
Yeah.
it was PCS.
Yeah.
CF stringers. We're too busy stringing all day, and the only thing we can do to keep our sanity is put stuff on the background playing. Otherwise, we'll just get tired of weaving and blah.
I think it is Tommy Boy. That makes sense.
I think it is Tommy Boy.
Yes.
Rowwoods. All right. But Milos Raonic has indicated that it might be hazardous to reinitiate the tennis season with everything crammed into the end of the year because of the threshold for injury gaining in curve. We've been talking a lot about curves here recently, so I want to use curve. Is Milos Raonic correct, indicating that, I think we may want to slow it down here at the end of the year and not put all these tournaments and cram them into the schedule because we may get injured? Now, is this Raonic just saying this because he's always injured, or is this really a thought-provoking comment? Is this true or not true? Is this true or false?
I mean, they shouldn't put those slams back to back, number one, because they do need some tournament practice. I mean, I don't think they'll happen. Someone here said, who's better, Raonic or Isner?
That's a good question. Look,
Isner, because
okay.
he's had been more successful, I think.
All right, team deathmatch. This is a good question. Who is better if you had to choose Team Isner or Team Raonic? Who would you jump on?
I'll go with Isner just because he's had more titles.
I'm taking Raonic.
With that,
because if John Isner isn't serving, he's not hitting on nothing. Raonic can at least
move him up one or two times and he won't move either.
He's got this really kooky service.
Just move Milo move him over here and then move him there. It's done.
You ever seen Raonic serve? His hands all cooped under here. He's like this. He's like, he serves.
The way he walks, the way he looks, the way he talks, just very goofy. I don't know.
Okay, who has the kookier game? Francis Tiafoe or Milos Raonic?
No, Tiafoe.
Tiafoe has the kookier game?
Yeah, whoever taught him tennis.
Who has the kookier forehand? Karen Khachanov or Francis Tiafoe?
Khachanov has the kookier forehand.
So you like a kooky trio?
I don't like any of them.
Oh.
Well, I like Thor the way he looks.
Oh, so now Thor's coming out.
But Iron Man is much better.
Milos Raonic.
Nishikori, any good? Nishikori is like Murray to me. He bores me.
He's a fighter, though.
He's a fighter. Prone to injuries.
He just goes too many 5-set matches during.
He's like a wannabe Michael Chang, but he's stuck in the wrong era.
He's a fighter, though. He's a fighter.
Gulbis does have the cookiest forehand. Yes.
Gulbis can lose his mind too. Gulbis.
He'll kill you.
Yeah, he will. He'll end you, man. Watch out. Who else is another end you type player? Safin, Gulbis.
I will destroy you.
I will destroy you.
I'm from Russia.
It is. They like Rocky IV up in here. So okay, who are more destroy you players? Gulbis. We just said another one. Who was the other one? Safin. Who's another? I will destroy you. Lindell
would beat your butt. I will kill you.
Boris Becker. No, die with a corner ninja. Give me another one. Who's a more? Let's say is
somebody that you look at that's scary.
Yeah, I will destroy you. Ivo Karlovic. I'm 6'11". I will serve down your throat, and if not, then you will win. But that's okay, because I'm gonna serve big, no matter what. Let's go.
What about the girls? Who will destroy you?
Halep would be
Sabalenka will kill you with her screech.
Yeah, knock your eardrums out.
And now she's posing. Did you write that down?
No, I didn't.
These girls, tennis players. You're not playing tennis, so if I'm not playing tennis, I'm gonna go show my.
I'm gonna show everything.
Why?
Get a calendar shoot in the off season. Belarus. All right. Moving forward. That was really kind of funny.
Oh man.
All right. Before we get into this 5K tennis trivia, here's a question for everyone. Does anyone out there, do you think that tennis will resume this year in the format of tournaments,
I don't
pre-scheduled tournaments, or maybe just exhibitionary, such as respectively the match in Africa with, say, Nadal and Federer, let's say with the Laver Cup exhibitionary, let's say with maybe the end of the tour finals based upon what already is for a more exhibitionary type setup. The next gen based upon whatever the cheesy setup
Oh my
is
gosh,
already
no,
is.
I think they just need to reset. If you got it, flaunt it. She doesn't have it though, Michael Walker.
Who?
She doesn't have it.
Who doesn't have it?
Your girl, Sabalenka, does not have it. I couldn't understand someone like Sabatini, someone like Kornikova, okay?
Whoa.
Sabalenka doesn't even have it.
Hold up.
She doesn't her body's not even, there's no hips, nothing.
Hold
her
up.
hips.
Brother, wait a minute.
Don't lie.
Okay, so
Dude.
what makes you think that Anna Kournikova is any different or better or worse looking than Aryna Sabalenka?
She's
what qualifies that? How do you qualify that?
Sabalenka.
Okay, strong girl, tough,
Strong girl,
modern. Sabalenka
doesn't
hasn't
have
sold
a good
herself
body.
out for a calendar shoot.
No, she was showing her titties and her back. Come on, she had no
Nah,
ass. It's like Bouchard.
that's exhibition there.
It's like Bouchard. You see her Instagram, she's like showing her behind, and I'm like, what behind? I've seen brothers with bigger behinds.
Okay, well, I'm telling you like it is.
Get real.
All right, proof is in the pudding. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I do think that Aryna Sabalenka is a much more...
Yeah, Anna Kournikova was hot.
Nah,
she got it.
nah,
like you
nah,
said,
nah,
and you
nah,
got
nah.
it, flaunt it.
She looked like a peacock.
No, she had it. Sabalenka doesn't have it.
No. See, all you guys like blondies. What if you don't like blondies?
Okay, I can think of a million brunettes. Anna Ivanovic had it. Sabalenka
That's right.
doesn't have it. So sorry.
Man, tell you what.
Sabalenka is not even pretty. I'm sorry. Even with the makeup, you look at her, you're like, I'm real. I give it to a woman when they're pretty. Even, what's her name, Sakari, when she puts her hair down, you're like,
Okay, go. Then we're going to test this hypothesis. Give me the 5 hottest women that you can name in a list in no particular order. Go.
Tennis players?
Anyone.
Oh, Salma Hayek,
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Sabatini, 2.
Okay.
Kornikova, I have to give it to her, 3.
Okay.
There was a girl in that movie, Once Upon a Hollywood. They were doing that blonde girl. I think you've seen it. They were making the movie's
the
based on
DiCaprio movie with Brad Pitt. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There was a girl in there.
There's a blonde girl.
Okay, next one.
Man, I could think Halle Berry is a beautiful lady.
Okay.
Come on, Sabalenka. Come on, if I was a guy, Sabalenka, she would be like not even on my list.
Man, I tell you what. Shoot, I don't know how it ended up on her list, but her bar set kind of high up in here. Damn.
Sabalenka.
Shoot.
Are you kidding me? Even the girls that this guy dude goes out with that I can't stand.
Who?
What's his name?
What girl?
Here he goes. That girl.
Kalinskaya?
Kalinskaya is a million times better than Sabalenka.
But she coughed up her whole being because she's dating that guy. I wonder if
Beauty's
Kalinskaya...
in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, but there's some girls, even Lena, you can look at her and say, she's cute. There's something about her.
I'm passionate about
There's
Lena.
nothing about Sabalenka.
I'm passionate about Lena.
There's nothing about
I love
Sabalenka.
Lena. Let's go. Love Lena. Wonderful champion. She won in Australia.
Camelia Georgie. She has the face of a doll.
No, she looks she looks like a porcelain doll. Camelia Georgie, she looks like she just wants to smack you in the face if you cross her wrong. She doesn't even look happy.
Even Kerber, I agree, looks way better than
Camila Georgie looks like if you piss her off, she's gonna slap you.
Yeah, I agree.
Who wants to be with
I agree with you, but I'm saying Sabalenka, she needs to stick to tennis, concentrate in tennis, do that. Talk with the game.
Talk with the game?
Talk with the game.
Be one with the force.
Shoot. I mean, Serena talks with her racket. I mean, come on now.
Okay, well, until recently, she's been talking with her slow footwork. Sound about right, doesn't it?
Muguruza's stinky soul pretty bad.
Muguruza's a pretty girl, but she's like me. She's too thin. She's like too long.
There's a lot of beautiful tennis players, but my advice to all those girls, don't let the body do the work. Let the racket, let the tennis game do the work. I mean, come on, there's so many beautiful women in the world. If you have a talent, use that instead.
She thinks Aryna Sabalenka is ugly.
I don't think she's ugly. I just don't think she should be showing her body because there is no body. Come on, man. Come on, Michael Walker. Really, it's like straight.
Okay, does anyone want to show the proof in the pudding here? Because I disagree. I disagree totally. All right?
Oh, man.
All right, well, are we ready to do this 5K tennis trivia? Are we ready to do this?
Pliskova is a serve bot. Yeah, Pliskova is another one that's.
I like Pliskova. See, man, you guys are
She's
thinking of the right
great.
girl. I like Pliskova. Both the Pliskovas, I think, are really, really, really beautiful girls.
They have beautiful faces. Agree.
I mean, I think,
Agree. When their hair's that beautiful. Yeah.
the Pliskova, I disagree with whoever said that. Pliskova, both the Pliskovas, the
Every
twins.
woman's beautiful. Don't say that. But didn't you just say Emily Mauresmo looked like a transgender?
I'm gonna get the trivia game. Get ready.
Come on, man. Come on.
Both the Pliskovas are beautiful girls.
Anyways, where are you going? They're
I'm
gonna
gonna
play
trivia
tennis
game.
for months. Haha. They can do some picks. Wait, I think the video went out, Justin.
Oh shit!
You might want to check it. Okay, now it came back. Some politician in my country called COVID-19 laugh out loud. Oh boy. All right. Anyways, we're gonna start this game, right?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Justin's taking a little break. We're at intermission.
No, read your comments.
Read what comments?
Oh.
Pliskova is the ace queen. Helen Wills Moody was beautiful during her time. I don't know.
What's Moody? She's an old player.
I have to look at that. You need to have a Coca-Cola body in Latin and black culture. Oh, shoot. I know what he's saying. Yeah. Every woman, not guy, become women. Joke again. Beauty comes from heart, but we don't have the time to see their hearts. Laugh out loud. True. I'm just saying for tennis players, if you're a female tennis player and you want to be known as the best, don't go on Instagram, try to show your body. Win tournaments. You know what I mean?
All right, we ready to go?
Bladder control. Exactly.
Man, I sit here for an hour and a half, and then I spend 3 hours writing all these questions.
This guy,
I
he
gotta
gets
take a break, man. All right, ready to go?
We're ready to go.
5K tip.
You got him, PCS.
5K tennis trivia begins now. There's multiple categories, by the way. Also, too, some of these questions are really hard on this one. We spent a lot of time writing these, so be ready. Listen to all the questions carefully because some of them are like fill in the blanks in
Justin,
two spots.
Justin, somebody said.
That's all right. I love you, though, no matter what. Some of them are fill in the blank in multiple spots. So if you answer the fill in the blank and the question is still being read, then remember that you only get one chance to answer it. You can't say, like, the answer is blue, and then, like, a second later when I finish the question, you say, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
it's not.
So if you answer wrong the first time, and I say wrong, don't answer a second time
That's
because
a
I'm
wrap.
not going to give it to you. If we say we need 3 and all 3 or all 2, that's what you got to do.
You know, like, I just thought about this. What?
PCS is right. You know, we got to make this more, precise.
What type of Indian has the same word as that's a rap? And Arapaho. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you, Sir John. He said, I love you guys. My life would be so boring without you all.
Let's go. Who is that?
Sir John.
Let's go. All right. 5K tennis trivia begins now. Let's start. Sup, Chris? I have a son named Chris. Chris Cross. I'm about to warm it up, Chris. That's what I was born to do.
I used to wear my pants.
Chris Cross.
Yeah.
Chris Cross. All right. Question number 1. Who is this? Carla's going to show you a picture. The first 2 or 3.
So remember, I'm only taking the first 2, by the way. The first 2 people that answer it. Before we continue, hold on.
And internet speed is not our fault.
Internet speed is not our fault, and I see it on timestamp, so I can see, who is first, who's second. If you answer wrong, I'm going to say your name wrong. Do not give me another answer. Okay.
Put some thought into these today. A lot of thought, like how it would do.
All right, so here we go.
But touch the screen gently. She knows how to touch it. But you gotta barely touch it because my phone will dim out, and then we're all screwed. All right, so question number 1. Who is this? You got it?
Getting to that. Yep.
All right, who is this?
Usually you can see the comments if you go like
Yeah,
that.
you have to touch it, yeah.
And then you
But
go
don't
like-
touch it too much because we'll
And then you go like
end the
that.
subject.
All right,
All right,
here we go.
She's hot.
So my son doesn't like any girls that are Latin or that look like me. He likes opposites. He's like me. He likes blondies.
Our son is very Spanish, but when you show him Spanish girls, he doesn't like them.
He's like me.
He's like her. She likes cornucovas.
I like blondies.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Spanish.
All right,
so
first person to answer it, Blind Fury, you're wrong. Obviously, no,
Steph
never
Curry
mind.
with the
First
shot.
he says Sabatini, and Stimpy Boy Milan, which I like his real name, is Sabatini. Yes, the answer is Sabatini.
Name my daughter after Gabriella. What's up?
So we got Furzy, 09, and Milan. And by the way, guys, from 1 to 5 is going to be 1 point, and then it goes up to 2 points. So Milan has 1, and Furzy 09 has won.
All right, this question is question number 2. We are going to show you a picture. Carla has it, and there's going to be someone.
Oh my gosh, you're getting up again?
Who is?
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be getting up a lot. What country did this player play for, and who is it? What country did this player play for, and who is it? All right, good question. Really good guy, too, by the way. What country did he play for, and who is it?
No, Chris, that's not that. I can't believe you said that. You want to know who he guessed?
Who?
He said Sangha. I'm like, no.
Sangha.
I'm like, no.
People got it?
Let's see. Yep, Furzy 09. And Milan again. Woo, you guys must have fast internet.
Let's go. Megabytes. Let's go with those megabytes.
Spartacus? Really?
Good guess. Good guess.
Spartacus. Rios? Chile. Come on, guys.
Good guess. Marcelo could fit the equation. Now, his nickname was Gonzo.
Wait, what? Monaco and Italy? You got to name the player and the...
Fernando Gonzalez was one of the first players to ever play with a Babolat Pure Storm tennis racket. Gonzo with his nickname. Fine player. Actually, Rolando Vargas, who is the head coach of Troy State University men's tennis, we know Rolando, is friends with Fernando Gonzalez. Let's go, Rolando. Let's go, Troy State. Question number 3. This is a question in science, and I'm just
you might as well thank Furzy. You might as well thank that fast internet provider for making you win.
There you go. Question number 3 involves science. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to answer it. Here we go. And this is a tease for something that I really like to do if you watch this channel and the weather gets rough around here. Question number 3. The Saffir-Simpson scale is used to measure what? The Saffir-Simpson scale is used to measure what? Okay? The Saffir-Simpson scale is used to measure what? Saffir-Simpson. Google at will. Saffir-Simpson. Saffir to speed up your Google search.
What is the answer? This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody got it. Blind Fury, you're wrong.
The Saffir-Simpson.
Furzy, you're right.
Then you already got it? No?
I need one more.
Saffir-Simpson scale. Saffir-Simpson scale is used to measure...
Furkill, you're wrong. Milan, you're wrong. Gene, you're wrong. Zaraki, you're wrong. Piritic, you're wrong. And PC, yes. String, yes.
Got him. Steph Curry.
Hurricane.
Or wind speed.
He said both. Hurricane, wind speed. Okay. So Furzy got 1. PCS got 1.
Yeah, so we live in a very active hurricane area. And when hurricanes come, we generally kind of hunker down and record the drama. So hopefully it's a good season. Question number 4, the topic is radical. Like radical, man. Radical. That was a really radical move, bro. Radical, but I'm going to give you a definition, and the word that you're looking for has rad within it. Radical, but you're looking for rad within the word. Here comes the definition. I'll read you a word, and the word you're looking for has rad within it. Okay? Here's the definition. Any organic matter in waste which can be broken down into carbon dioxide, water, methane, or simple organic molecules. People are going to be like, yeah, Husband's a nerd. All right, here we go.
Piritic said, I didn't even understand that question.
Okay, here we go. Definition. Any organic matter in waste, which can be broken down into carbon dioxide, water, methane, or simple organic molecules. Any organic matter in waste, which can be broken down into carbon dioxide, water, methane, or simple organic molecules, is called what?
PCS said Jeopardy style. Love it.
Let's go.
What is the answer? Yep. Okay. The one.
Scoop.
Why are you throwing it there?
Because I'll pick it up.
You can't throw it that way. All right, B Savage. It is biodegradable and tennis for me. Hello, hello.
Let's go.
Tennis for me. Got it. Both I got it. Okay, so B Savage 1 and tennis for me 1. This is question 5.
This is question 5.
So here's to 1 point. This is the last question that's just 1 point, worth 1 point.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. This one is going to use a prop. Now listen to the question. The whole thing. Okay? In this order, answer the question. In this order. The strings on a tennis racket that run from the head to the throat are called what? And the strings that run from either side of the head are called what? The strings, number one, the strings that run up and down or from head to throat are called what? And the strings that run from left to right are called what?
Furzy 09 and Furkill got it.
Let's go.
Milan, you only said mains. You had to say mains and crosses.
Let's get down.
All right, so you guys each got 1 point. Now they go for 2 points.
2 points right here. Let's roll. And you have it.
Yeah. Furzy 09. And no. Instead of Furzy 09, which I give him a point. And Christopher, is it still on?
I got it.
Furkill.
Yeah, that's there.
Okay. All right. Question number 6. I'm before Furky. Nope, not on my thing. You're not. Sorry.
You can show it.
Yeah, sorry, Sir John. You would even be behind Gene Schwartz. Gene Schwartz was before you. Oh, Schwartz.
All right, ready to go?
Number 6.
You have it.
Who was the first male and female tennis player to win the U.S. Open at Flushing Meadows and what year? Remember, the U.S. Open was played in different location. Who was the first male and female tennis player to win the U.S. Open at Flushing Meadows and what year? You must give me female and male player and the year.
Yeah. First year the U.S. Open happened, who won it? Men's and women's side.
You have to give me the year as well.
Year and who?
Milan, you're wrong, so you might as well not even put the year. Nope, you're wrong too, Sir John.
It's a tough question. She came up with this one. It's a difficult question. I definitely didn't know it. So I definitely had to research this one for sure. Just being honest, I had no clue. I didn't know either one of them.
So Milan and Sir John, you're wrong. Don't answer again.
The first U.S. Open champions, men's and women's. Who is it? I'm totally honest. I had to Google both. I had an idea, but was wrong. Tough question.
Furzy 09, 1978. Connors and Ever. Peritage also got it.
Yeah, I had to look that one up, guys. You're better than I. I had to look it up, and it took me a minute. So, question number 7. When you're
No,
ready.
not never again. Just for that question.
No, just for the question. No.
So the answer was Connors and Chris Ever, 1978. That was the answer.
Yeah, I had no idea. I kind of honed in on, but
and
Connors,
that was worth 2 points.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed Connors. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 7. We're going to show you a flag, and we want to know what country the flag indicates. So, flag, and you're going to tell us what the country is. Boom! Like that shot, Carla. You almost made that too.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
All right, flags of the world. Let's go. That's a tough one too. No clue. I had no clue on that one. Yeah.
Hello, Stefan. I see you're playing.
Let's get down.
Stefan and Milan got it.
Dunk on that guy.
Both from Serbia.
Shoot.
It is Trinidad and Tobago.
Dunk on homeboy.
Dunk on homeboy.
Play horse. I did hear that some of the NBA players, because of the canceled season, we're going to get together like a game of horse and televise
Those
it.
were worth 2 points.
All right. Question number. What you have? Question 8 and
Yes, I have question 8.
All right. Carla's got it. Carla came up with the next 2 questions.
Carla. My name is Carla now.
I call her Arlac, which is Carla spelled backwards. Arlac, because she's like alien in thought. All right. Here we go. Ready?
All right, here we go. Question 8. The most common backhand grip is called what? The most common backhand grip is called what?
Yeah. The most common backhand grip is called what?
No, PC. The first U.S. Open that was held at Flushing Meadows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at Flushing Meadows. First one in New York. Got it?
All right, Eastern is the right answer. Milan got it, and PCS stringing.
So you can't get.
I can't imagine hitting with a Western.
Well, you can't. Well, you can. No, well, you can. You can. Okay, who said the Western?
Ying Hao.
Okay, let's rewind to his statement for a second because there is some truth to that statement. If you hit with the full Western grip on the forehand side, your hand is underneath. If I flip that over,
Oh, Lily does, yeah.
and I hit with an Eastern backhand, I have the same thing as a full Western.
So we got
grip.
2 points for PCS, and we got 2 points from Stimpy Boy, Milan.
So homeboy is correct though, but it's not the proper term. We don't say when we're coaching, "Hey, hit with your full Western grip and then flip that over and
Someone
hit the
said
backhand."
Roger Federer slice. What about Northern? Huh?
Could create something with that Northern. All right,
All right, question number 9.
let's go.
Name. I love Carla saying my name, Milan. All right.
Well,
That's a cool name.
Well, we came up with Rajesh for Rajesh, but it's really Rajesh, I think. We came up with Rajesh, like he's like, what's up?
So how do I say it?
Like,
It's not
what's up,
Milan.
what's up,
How do I
Rajesh?
say it? Milan? Milan?
Let us know.
Milan?
Give us one of those brackets where it's like cool and like, so we can spell it out. Like you get in the dictionary, it's like Kool-Aid and it's like Kool. You know how to say it.
Yeah.
I forget
You
what
said
that's
you're
called.
good. Coco hits forehands and backhands with the same side of the racket. So does my daughter. She hits a one-handed
Did
backhand.
anybody answer this yet?
Yeah. All right, ready? He says I'm on point. Milan is the most important city in Italy. Very true, Peritic.
Shoot
All
out.
right, number 9. Still worth 2 points. Name 3 pro tennis players that hit two-handed on both sides.
3.
Name 3. There's a few of them.
There's many.
Name 3 pro tennis players that hit two-handed on both sides.
Two-handed forehands and two-handed backhands on the pro tour now or historically. Give me 3 of them. 3 of them. Uno, dos,
So
tres.
Lee Savage said it's more like Milan. I like Milan. I like Milan better.
I would love to go to Milan.
Not right now.
No, I would go anyway.
Not right now.
I mean, I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. Give me a ticket to Milan. I'm coming to see you if that's where you are. Just pay my way. I'll be there, bro.
I said 3, Gene. You only gave me 2.
I'll be there. Add
What?
one more.
Wait. Peritic. Nadal, Batista, Monfils?
Huh?
You didn't understand the questions, did you?
A tennis player that hits.
All right. Ferzi, yep. Celis, Bartoli, Santoro, and Celis, Bartoli, Santoro. PCS string got it. Yeah.
I had Santoro, number 1 on my list, by the way. For all of you, don't forget the little shorty that did
The
really
answer
good
could have
things.
been Pancho Segura, Bartoli, Santoro. We got Sue Shea and Celis. Either one would have been fine.
Let's go.
All right, so we got 3. People copying me. Laugh out loud. All right, so first we got 1, 2, and then we got PCS. Got 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, cool.
All right, question number 10. Name this logo. Do points escalate here? Do we get higher in points here, Carla? So you like throwing that too. That's fun.
Yes, we after number 10 we go up.
All right, question.
This is still worth 2 points.
Question number 10. Name this logo. I'm going to give you a logo. You're going to name the logo.
My son's trying to play too.
And Chris, by the way, is our second oldest son. So he's the next in line to do big things. And he's a really good guitar player. And I keep trying to entice him to get on camera and play something on the guitar, but he won't. But the time is coming.
Milan got it, and this guy got it.
The time is coming.
And this guy got it.
This guy's here?
Yeah, this guy's been here.
Has he been here? Let's get down.
So which was that one?
Number 10.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry guys, but turn to the question. Which one? That was number 7. I can go back.
All right, so now it's going to get a lot tougher, by the way.
So I'm looking at it. You are right.
Correction.
You are right for kill. I just looked at it. You did say Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
He was first to say it.
Okay,
He's right.
so correct that. And by the way, this is our version of Hawkeye. So good Hawkeye call. He called the challenge flag.
So Milan, I'm gonna have to take out the point because Furkill was first, and then Stefan. So I'm
Right.
going to have to take away the 2 points.
If it walks like
Sorry.
a duck and quacks like a duck and talks like a duck,
So you
quacks
got
like a duck,
1, 2, 3,
it's a
4.
duck. He called the Hawkeye out. You have all of your challenges remaining. You ready to go?
All right. By the way, they're going to release another episode of Tiger King. Man, what's up with this Tiger
Who
King?
is that? I don't even know what that really is. I've heard about it, I guess. Anyway, all right, question number 11. Are you ready?
Good job with the challenge call. I'll check. Hey,
That was a great job.
I
with the
like to
challenge
be
call.
fair. I like to be
Who,
fair.
that was Furzy09?
Furkill. He said I answered it first.
Furkill goes down the history books of being the first person to ever having called a challenge flag and actually won it.
He won it. And that's hard for me to say you're right.
You right.
But he was right.
All right, question number 11 is
I'm going to have to watch this Tiger King thing because you guys are just like, everyone talks about this. You know what? I might as well watch it. We might as well watch it tonight.
I'm going to give a shout out to one of my sports buddies in Rutland, Vermont. Thomas Barkley. Thomas Barkley is the most straightforward sports dude you will ever meet. That's all he watches is sports, kind of like me in a sense. And if it's not sports, I bet it'd be really, really good, or he's not going to watch it at all. And he watched that. So I'm guessing it has to have some validity to it. I just haven't seen it.
All right, who is this? This is the next one. And this one is worth 3 points.
3 points. Who is this? Let's go. Carla picked this.
Oh, boy. You don't know who it is. You're too young, son.
Not yet, son. Not yet. Not yet, son.
You're too young.
Yeah.
Huh? Carla's mom? Are you nuts? I'll show you a picture of my mom. What? Are you crazy? Gene and Milan, I should smack both of you on the head for saying my mom. My mom's not even close to that age. Yes, PC got it. PC, yes. Murray's mom.
Could be. Who said Murray's mom? Who
said
said
Rocky?
That was hilarious.
Billie Jean. Are you kidding me?
Who?
Billie Jean King.
Whoever said Murray's mom was freaking hilarious.
Justin's mom? No.
Damn. No, definitely not. That's like.
Well, if you answer wrong, I can't let you answer it again. So, Gene, your answer would be voided. But this guy, I'll take. This guy, no, not you answered it wrong as well, so I cannot take it.
Wow. Does someone already get it?
Yeah, someone got it.
You know, sometimes only one person gets
All
it.
right, so guess what, PCS? You're the only one that got it.
Hey, PCS, can we like open a business together, bro? Because I think we'd be on the same song sheet here. Okay, can by the way, is anyone okay, we'll move forward. He gets the only points. It happens.
And you know what? And I'm gonna give him the bonus points. So it was 3 points, and usually I take 2 people, but I'll give him the 6 points.
No, don't do that.
You should do that.
You know you can't do that because
Oh.
on Jeopardy sometimes no one gets the answer.
You're
They don't
right,
give
you're
them all
right,
the
you're right.
money.
See, I was being nice. But
No, but can you please show them a picture of your mom though? Can you just show them the picture of your mom so we can escape that from my thoughts? Because that's kind of crazy. There's the picture of your mom there. I don't think you have to do all that, do you?
No, I'm not gonna. Here, I got it here. I got another picture of my mom.
Why don't you just show her the one I sent you?
Nah, I got another picture of my mom. That was like so long ago. Hold on. Where's this way, dude?
Lack of preparation.
Lack of preparation.
Lack of footwork. It's what happens on the court as she gets older. She can't move. She can't get to the ball like she used to. She tends to slice under the ball a lot when she can really hit through the ball. Lack of footwork. All right. I'm glad I got off that tangent.
That's my mom.
Yes, Mom. What's up? Let's go. Vamos, mamacitas. Can I see that?
Well, that's more recent than the one you sent me.
Okay. Yeah. Get down.
All right. Anyways.
All right. We ready for this? Question number 12.
No, I'm not giving him the 6 points. No.
Can't do this.
I can't.
Yeah, she spoke too soon. She shot from the hip. Spoke before she thought. It's easier to take the cat out of the bag than put it back in. If you get yourself in a hole, stop digging. She went the other way. Never cast up an opportunity to shut your mouth. Yeah, she opened it. She's sorry. It's all right.
She is what, 60? My mom's 60 now.
We have a word for that in English, and it's called muy bonita mamacita. Muy bonita, mamacita.
Yeah, her husband's younger than me. That's not a lie.
And he's from Honduras.
That's true.
Hey, direct descendant.
Oh man. All right. Anyways, what
All
question
right,
are we
that
in?
was freaking hilarious. Wow. All right, question number 12. I'm going to read you some song lyrics, and I want you to tell me the artist and the song name. I'm going to read you the song lyrics, and you're going to name the artist and the song name.
Someone said out there you said that was Murray's mom. Murray's mom looks good too.
Jamie Murray reminds me of Jamie Lee Curtis. They got the short hair, they got the body going, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what was the movie Jamie Lee Curtis was in with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and she like had nothing on almost, and there was like an airplane
True Lies.
flying in a building, and
True Lies.
she was looking like Jamie Murray's mom, or Jamie Murray, yeah. Well, Jamie Murray's Annie Murray's brother. All right, song number 12. Question number 12. I'm going to read some song lyrics, and you're going to tell me the artist and the name of the song. Here we go. Quote, with the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us.
Oh, you know that one, Christopher? What? No. Okay.
Scoop! Got it? I got it.
All right, so V Savage, Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit, and Fur Kill. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit. You were the ones, and you guys get 3 points each. So we got V Savage, 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and Fur Kill. Where are you? 1, 2, 3. Boom.
When the lights out. Okay, question number 13. Carla has it. Carla came up with this one. Whatever that meant. Carla came up with this one.
Christopher got it first, yeah, because he plays it. Yep. See, they know your name.
See? But yet, he won't play a song on the show. He's a handsome kid.
The only Nirvana song most people know. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know a lot of their songs. When I was a kid, I was really into it.
Yeah.
All right, 13. Who said this?
Who?
How old was Kurt when he died? 27.
Yeah, it was I think it was it was suicide, but I think it was because the mind was altered. Let's leave it at that. I had a chance to see Kurt Cobain and Nirvana at UNO.
They said, "Can you play something for us, please?"
Yeah, why don't you get your acoustic and play? I don't know. I mean, okay, it's your opportunity. You're squandering. He's a really good kid, and he plays the guitar well. That he still hasn't grown into his lack of stage fright yet. It comes with time. Anyway, but I saw Kurt.
They said, "Please, we'll get him to do it soon."
Yeah, I mean, he should. You have an opportunity. It's only like 20 people, dude. You play in front of a whole band every week.
I'll post the video. You'll post the video.
Come on, no one even cares about all that. Just play the deal. Okay, so anyway, but I had a chance to see Kurt Cobain at the UNO Lakefront Arena, which is University of New Orleans.
They said you are squandering this. So sad.
Yeah, he's squandering an opportunity. You could just pick up something and play anything. You don't have to look at the camera.
You don't have to. They can just hear you.
Just play it.
Go get it.
You want to get your electric guitar? Get your electric guitar and amp. And you can
go while I'm asking the questions.
Go, hurry up.
Play the intro to "Smells Like Spirit." They said
he can do that.
He can do that.
He can play that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, who said this? So she's gonna read you a quote, and we want to know who said it.
All right, ready? We don't bite, bro. He's getting his guitar.
Yeah, we don't bite.
Ready? All right. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
Let's go.
My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
There was a little bit of a conspiracy behind his death, to say the least. Not really funny.
All right, first 09, JFK. Yep, Kennedy.
Okay,
yep.
that's it. And it doesn't matter, bro. Here, sit down.
He doesn't need to sit down. He can play it on there. Don't worry about it. They'll listen to him.
Okay.
So Furzy 09 and B Savage got it, even though many of you guys got it.
What are you going to play?
Go ahead, play it.
You can just sit in the seat.
So let me count the...
See? He already did it. So why don't you sit here and play a whole song? Come on, man. There was no problem for him. Okay, we'll play Name That Tune. Okay, hold on. Name that tune. Anyway, he should sit here and play a whole song and sing it. And he will eventually, I promise you. And that was really
He doesn't
good.
really sing. He more like plays.
He plays. He's a big Metallica guy. He likes to play Metallica all the time.
Well done, they said. Tomas said, well done. Sweet home, Alabama. Haha, cool.
Got him. Got him. And you can continue. That's fine. All right, the next category is this.
Where are we at?
Number 14, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you, Chris. And whenever you want this chair, if you want
They
to
said,
play...
thanks, dude. That was great, man.
Yeah, whenever you want the chair, I will get out of it if you sit in it and play.
They said, nice, Christopher.
Yeah, a musician needs a stage. Whenever you want it, I'll get up. My son, that's how I go. Everything. He can have everything. All right, here we go. Which isn't shit on a stick. Not much. But all right, number 14. The category is radical. We've had this category before, but this is the first time.
They said, forget Metallica, though. Por favor.
Yeah, exactly. We agree. Who said that?
Be Savage.
Thank you, B Savage. We're with you. Because we're like trying to chill.
Sometimes I just want to go like this to myself. I can't take it anymore.
I'm glad someone else told him that besides us because he thinks we're dumb. So thank you, B Savage. What's up, Fresno, West Coast? He'll grow out of it eventually. We all went through it too. Okay, anyway, the next category is radical. Radical.
Master the puppets. Master the puppets are pulling your strings.
The master of puppets are tearing off my face. How do you want to listen to this anymore? Cut off my ear and step on this landmine, and we will all just destroy one another. I'm out on that. All right. Thank you.
Number 14.
Radical. I'm going to read you a definition, and the word will have rad within it. Definition is to destroy completely or put an end to. The definition is to destroy completely or to put an end to. Which word has rad within it?
Yeah, I know you know it, Chris.
To destroy completely or put an end to. Which word has rad in it?
Can you do that again? Heritage said, what, choke myself?
Yeah. What, my song?
No, I don't know. What?
Oh. To completely destroy or to put an end to.
Furzy and Tomas got it, even though it wasn't spelled right. But that's okay. Sometimes we're typing fast.
Can't always spell things right.
So Furzy got 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Somebody better stop this dude.
He's running away.
And then Tomas, first time he scores 3 points. 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right, question number 15 is a new category to the show that we put out today. We figured this out. Hopefully it goes well. And
What are you challenging, Furkill? I'm looking at it. There is nothing to challenge. Furzy was first, Tomas, then PC Stringing, then Piritic, then Milan. Yeah, you were like, what challenge? Challenge, I think. No, you never answered it.
sorry, we can't win all of our challenges. You know what happens? You just got to touch that lightly. It'll cut the whole camera off.
You have no more challenges, Furkill.
None. You're out. All right, so question number 15. Let's move.
How about Savage? Hold on, I'm making sure before we move on. No, it's Furzy and Tomas first. Before Piritic's comment, I think. Okay, I'll look. No, I don't see your name here. There's nothing here. You didn't answer it.
Does he have the ability to come up and hit the chair and like talk to the chair and be like, what are you talking about? What kind of call is that? Does he have the ability to come yell? Like throw a tantrum?
All right, let's go to question 15.
All right, here we go. This is a new category.
Oh my God.
This is a new category. Let me explain it before you show it. Carla's going to show you something that we created. It's going to be 2 pictures. I want you to put the 2 pictures together and give me the word that it means. Put the pictures together and what is the word that it means? Anyone got that?
So far, nobody has it.
Think a little bit about it.
Snoop Dogg.
It's,
No.
it's close. It's close. Snoop Dogg had an album. Snoop Dogg had an album named that. Look up Snoop Dogg's album.
Dog Boy, no.
Look up Snoop Dogg's albums.
No.
Look up Snoop Dogg's albums. 1993.
Dog J. Animal Boy, nope.
No, look up
Dog Bot, no.
Look up Snoop Dogg's albums. And look for like a 1992 album right before Murder Was the Case.
Dog Swag.
Look up Snoop Dogg's albums.
Nope. I'm about to give up here.
Dr. Ruth was earlier.
Somebody got it, but I gotta look at the answer.
Follow the narrative. Dr. Ruth
Somebody
earlier.
got it, but I gotta look at. They said it already. All right, let's see.
Let's go.
Did Peritich answer before? Yep. So I can't take your answer. It is doggy style.
Let's go. She came up with the question, not me. She did. I was PG on my side.
Tomas, you answered before. You didn't get it. This guy. Let's see. You answered before. You didn't get it. Sorry, nobody got it.
Nobody?
Nobody, because they answered before, and the rule is you can't guess wrong. I gotta stick to the rule.
If you met her,
That's below my level.
yeah, she came up with a couple of questions. One was Dr. Ruth, and the other one was doggy style. Go figure that out. Question number.
I was thinking sense of humor here.
All right, she was thinking more than sense of humor. She was thinking more like you gotta, change the.
That was dog show, brah. I'm going to call the ATP.
All right.
Well, but Sir John, you were watching it. That's why you said it. No points for anybody.
It was fun nonetheless.
0 points.
That's all right. Let's move forward. Question number 6, or excuse me.
And these are worth, by the way, 4 points now.
This is another one of the same. She's going to show you 2 pictures. This one is more PG because I made this one. She's going to show you 2 pictures, and you're going to say what it means. You ready to go?
I was so embarrassed to write that. Somebody said, oh my God. Here we go. Is he choking?
It went from, you said backseat choking?
No, what? Huh?
Oh.
Someone said, you embarrassed? Are you joking?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
No, the person that said they were embarrassed to write it.
Shoot.
No, the guy said, are you joking?
I got 5 children. It's how I roll.
What?
I'm kidding. All right, ready?
All right, so it looks like, I can't say, but somebody does have it.
Let's go. Got one?
Which is, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like one person has it only.
Got it.
Okay. Somebody has it, but I'm not going to say till you're all done writing.
Yeah, someone's got it. You eventually have to time out.
I'm just waiting for some people to have to slow.
Yeah, show them the picture again and just show them the answer. But someone got
All right,
it.
2 people got it.
All right, there you go. Yes.
So it is backboard.
Backboard. It's
Milan and this guy got it.
Yeah, we take practice against backboards. I came up with tennis. She came up with doggy style. Go figure. I'm thinking tennis. Okay. Yin and yang, right? Yin and yang.
All right, so Milan's got 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I said 4 points. 4. And then this guy has 4 points. This guy, is that the first time he answers? Yep.
Ready for
1,
this?
2, 3, 4.
Big time. Big time. The next topic is high school algebra. Okay? High school algebra. All right? I'm going to show you an equation. You must solve it for x. I'm going to give you a basic algebraic equation, and you are going to solve it for x. You ready? Everyone ready?
No algebra, someone said.
Well, good luck.
Can you bring me some lemonade, Chris? Wow, Christopher got it like this. All right, we got 2 winners already. Zaraki, it's 2/3, -2/3. Good job. This guy got it too.
What's up? He's in New Mexico. This guy's out in New Mexico.
And that was worth 4 points, by the way. So Saraki got 4 points. I know you were good at math.
Like Halep would do.
I know who to copy from in this guy.
Like Wawrinka would do.
Wow, this got caught up quickly. 1, 2, 3.
Stay in for
4.
the big hitting points and good things happen. It's kind of like when we play singles or doubles. If you get down, stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with your plan. Good things will happen. Just stick with it. Stay positive. Good things will happen.
Completely lost my internet connection. So sorry, PCS. You missed a lot of funny stuff.
That's all right. You got it back now.
He's back now.
Let's go. Better late than never.
These are worth 4 points, guys. So if you hadn't scored anything, 4 points, and they keep going up.
Cuatro. Question number 18. Are you ready? You ready, Carla?
Challenge on a previous question.
Who's got the flag?
Well,
who's got the challenge flag?
Okay. Challenge on what?
Who's got the challenge flag?
What are you challenging on?
We can throw the challenge flag. Challenge flag. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask the next question because it can't be on this question. We can go back and look at the previous challenge, right? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Question number 18 involves the periodic table. Okay, for all you chemistry people, geology nonetheless.
Some lemonade, please. My throat.
All right, here we go. The periodic table. What is the symbol for the element lead? What is the symbol for the element lead?
Okay. I'll get to that, PCS.
What is the symbol for the element lead? What is the symbol for the element lead?
Ferzi and Sir John got it. It's PB.
Steph Curry with the shot.
All right, and Sir John got it. PB.
Let's go.
All right, so you said that PC. I said eradicate before Tomas. I can look easily.
You can even show them the challenge board.
Yeah.
Since they have to see the Hawkeye, you can show them the Hawkeye screen.
Yeah, here you go. And I'm gonna show you that. Actually, Tomas said it before you. See, there's you underneath Tomas. He's the one in the orange guy. Purple is Ferzi. How can I get this? See what I mean? So, no.
Hawkeye won?
Mm-hmm. I won.
Player still over there ranting.
Ferzi and Sir John got 4 points. Ferzi. 3, 1, 3. Okay. And then Sir John. Where are you?
It's a good game. I'm enjoying this game. It's kind of chill. It's kind of lax, It's not, too intense. It's just kind of chill. Good sportsmanship so far. A couple challenge flags thrown in there. I don't like it.
It always, you lose one challenge, says Stefan. It looks first on your screen, but our screen tells us what we have, first.
Which I think is pretty cool, though, because I think it was Fur Kill now that can honestly say he threw up and came up with the original challenge flag ever on this, because we never even thought about that. He was just like, I'm challenging that, and then we said, oh, he threw the challenge flag. So Fur Kill
lose a challenge.
So Fur Kill is the initial challenger, is that correct?
Yeah, so this guy said PCS has 2 challenges remaining.
Okay, who said that?
This guy and somebody else.
Okay, so these guys are our statisticians. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Question number 19. I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell me the artist and the album in which it comes from. Okay? I am going to show you a picture, and you are going to tell me the album and the artist in which it comes from.
Oh, okay.
Lack of preparation. Lack of footwork. She gets older, she loses footwork. That's all right.
Huh?
No. Do you not have it? I sent it to you. You said you had it and you saw it. But there.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize it.
Sorry, lack of preparation.
Here we go.
Lack of preparation.
So they have to say the song and the artist?
No, the album and the artist.
The album and the artist.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What are the comments?
Yeah, just touch it. Go gentle though. Stuff will cut off on you.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2 people got it. The Dark Side.
Hello. Is there anybody
Pink
in
Floyd.
there?
So PCS got it. And Justin Bieber, so somebody, just kidding.
What?
And Sir John.
I'm curious, where does PCS stringing, where are you located? This guy, like, again, stringers tend to have this kind of similarly wired mind. It's uncanny. I've met stringers all over the world, or from all over the world, and their minds are always intertwined. This guy, the questions that I always write out that are just out in left field somewhere, he has tended to answer a lot of them. Curious where he is. Anyway, food for thought. All right, question number 20. And by the way, these questions are worth
Rainbow,
more.
Justin.
Hello.
All right, so these are worth 5 points now. 5 points.
Biggest questions of the deal, and here it comes. These are designed to be tough. So may the survival of the fittest, only the strong survive, like Mobb Deep said. Ready to go? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 20. Carla's going to show you a question.
I'm from Georgia, but he's in PA, is Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Okay, Reading. All right, who is this? I lived in Vermont for a while, so not terribly far from you. I was a little further north there at Killington and Rutland, Vermont. Anyway, Carla's going to show you a picture, and we are going to tell, or you are going to tell us who it is. Okay, this is vintage tennis, so be ready. Yep. Who is this? Who is it? Who is it? I grew up watching this guy. Who is that?
Two people already got it.
Got it?
Yep. Furzy and this guy, Bill Tilden.
Bill Tilden. Here is another odd thing for me when we talk about Bill Tilden. Bill Tilden, when I was a boy, Radek Stepanek. That's kind of funny. So Bill Tilden actually won 15 major titles. Bill Tilden did it in an era long before the Open era, but won 15 major titles. He was number 1 in the world for 6 years in a row. Smoked Camel cigarettes and believed that they made him play better and breathe more deeply. Won Wimbledon, was the first American to ever have won Wimbledon. The first American ever to have won Wimbledon. This is something I'm going to raise an alarm at. So Margaret Court is someone that Serena Williams is chasing to break the greatest of all time record because of Grand Slam major count. You follow me? But yet Pete Sampras never had to beat Bill Tilden. So how is this even negotiable in terms of Margaret Court and Serena?
No, smoking is not good. That's what he used to say.
Smoking's awful. It's the most disgusting habit on the planet. It kills more people than the stupid pandemic we're dealing with now. Smoking is hideous. But when he was back in the 1920s, his sponsor was a cigarette company. My father used to buy us magazines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the magazines would be cigarette ads from the 1920s. And it would say, oh, man, I feel so smooth when I smoke these cigarettes. Times have changed, and we know more than we knew then. However, this is a perfect example of why does Serena Williams have to chase Margaret Court in the same type of context when no one had to chase Bill Tilden in the same type of context as well? Is that a sexist thing? Is it a male to female thing? Because when Sampras got his 14th major, there was no one crying about, well, Tilden had 15. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Milan said, who's better, Tilden or Budge?
I'm going to go with Don Budge there. I'm going to go with Budge. Definitely go with Budge. I think Budge was a more complete player. Budge had a faster game if you watch old Don Budge videos. Who said that, by the way?
Milan.
Okay, so I'm curious, Milan. Where's Milan from? Age, etc.
Kurt Terry said because Serena's a big baby. Milan is Stimpy Boy.
Okay. That made my whole mind flip. Okay, what's up, Stimpy? Make some noise. One of the OG people right here.
His name is Milan.
Stimpy Boy's
24.
Stimpy's been right here since day one. But
he's got a cool picture.
But what is even more cool about this is that here's a young man that actually knows who Don Budge is, or who Fred Perry is, or who Tilden is in the first place. as a student of the game, sometimes it's best to see old stuff because you realize that not much has changed to the new, except maybe the laid back of the wrist versus straight and da 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 da. Anyway, but I think Budge is the more complete player. If you go back and watch Tilden versus Budge, Budge is a better mover. He's a better ball striker. I think Tilden had a bigger serve. But I think Tilden or Budge, I think he had the better overall game.
So PCS String said, well, in the 70s, Virginia Slims was sponsored.
True that.
I remember that. Yeah.
True that. Who said that?
PCS Stringy.
This freaking dude, man. Love this guy. This guy comes out of nowhere with real freaking knowledge. Virginia Slims was. That is incredible. Wasn't it Lipton, though, at some point? Wasn't it Lipton and then Virginia Slims? Wasn't there like a Lipton involved in there? Lipton tea and then Virginia Slims? Or was it Virginia Slims then the Lipton? Or do I have that wrong?
I don't know.
Or was there a tournament that was women's? It was the Lipton something. Remember the Lipton, the tea bags?
Yes.
Wasn't there like
it was Virginia Slims first, and then it changed because it was held at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, and wasn't one of the Virginia Slims spokespeople Chris Evert? Don't you remember seeing Virginia Slims ads with Chris Evert on them?
I never cared for her.
Love that guy. I need to come ski in Pennsylvania and sleep on your couch so I don't have to buy a hotel room. It's what I need to do. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I would have about 20 years ago, though.
21.
Question number 21. Almost got lost in translation. This guy, I like this guy. Take a road trip. Cruise the land of the free. Stop off in PA.
Justin was like, wow, this man was the one I was searching for my entire life.
I love you, man. That's PCS stringing?
No, that was the Rockies.
Oh, man, okay, man. I was looking for this guy, man. Like, if I have to put up with her all the time, I just get beat down so much. I'm kidding. I got nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. What's that? Question number 21. Here we go. We are going to show you a picture of a flag, and you are going to tell us what this flag means. I'm going to show you a picture of a flag, and you are going to tell me what this flag means. By the way, I was raised military. My father was a Navy captain, so being on a ship wasn't abnormal to me, especially ships with planes on them, if that helps you. But what does this flag mean? You can tell me the name of the flag and what it means, or you can tell me just what the flag means.
Worth 5 points.
5 points. What does this flag mean? If you see this flag and you're in a ship and you see another ship with this flag, what does this flag mean?
You're wrong, Terry. Nope, Tomas. Nope, Sir John.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Might be able to take that one. Not sure yet.
6.
No, Gene.
5, 4, 3.
Nope. It doesn't mean stop.
2, 1. Stop.
Can you take this answer?
Let me see it. Given the situation we're in, yes, Stefan got it.
What about?
Yes, they both have it. Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Stefan and PCS Stringy.
Yes, it definitely means they are sick aboard, and it's best not to get near the vessel, and that the vessel has not deboarded ship yet. So if you see that flag and you're from afar and communications have broke down, there's no radios, the world has come to a oh shit end, and you see this damn flag, stay away from that ship. It's either someone trying to con you or it's someone that is actually really in a bad spot. Stay away from that flag in port. Got it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hold on, let me add the points.
It's called the Lima flag or Yellow Jack, by the way. The flag is Lima flag, and it's called the Yellow Jack. Stay away from the Yellow Jack.
Okay, so that's 5 points.
The Pirates and Crossbones flag, that's not even that bad. Stay away from that guy, though. The yellow and black checkers, you don't want none of that. Stay away.
All right.
All right, question number 22. Unscramble food and drink. I'm going to show you a bunch of letters, and it makes a word, and the topic is food and drink. Are we ready? Food and drink. Here we go. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, first ones was tennis for me and Sir John.
Scoop!
Cafeteria.
Get down! Let's go! Alright, a couple more and we're done. Alright? Got it?
Yep.
Question number 23. Carla's going to show you a picture. Who is this? Who is this? Really good story, by the way.
Bye, Peritich. He said good night. He says I'm out.
Much love, bro. Who is this? Here it goes. You ready, Carla?
Yep.
Who is this? A really good story.
Go ahead.
Size does not mean anything. You ready? Go. You have the picture.
Oh.
We'll get to the nitty-gritty. Only a couple of questions left. Who is this? Who is this?
Right.
Lack of preparation. He's 5'7". Dunk like a beast.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, and someone said I missed them. I'll look back.
Yeah, have fun with it. Rewatch it for sure.
No, that I missed them on the thing. I looked. So it's Webb. Webb is the answer?
Yeah.
Webb. So that's Stefan.
Yep. I figured Stefan would get it.
And then this guy.
Let's go.
Okay, where did I miss you, Ying Ho?
Challenge flag. Challenge flag.
Stefan. Got 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then this guy. Where's this guy? This guy. 1, 2, 3.
Challenge flag.
Okay, so where did I miss you? He actually won the slam dunk contest.
Oh, you're looking?
Cafeteria. Okay, let's go back.
You got a challenge flag
No,
out.
you're like, you came in 7th place. No, you weren't even close.
Next question. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 24. Carl's going to show you. Who is this?
Yeah, I already know.
Okay? Who is this? Who is this?
And then PCS is doing a challenge too.
Okay, that's cool. Let him challenge.
Okay, I look back.
He's a stringer. He's meticulous. Stringers are always meticulous. You can count on that. I feel you, PCS. I feel you, bro. I do. You got to check and double check your work. I can understand that.
All right, let's see who got it. It's Brad Gilbert.
Yup.
And it was Furzy and PCS.
All right, check PCS though. Check him on his deal because again, us stringers.
PCS and
PCS. What happens when we hit a double over and we don't catch it?
Furzy.
You know?
Okay, and you said Webb second. All right, let's see. Let's go back. I'm looking. Webb, Stefan, this guy, and PC. You said it. After Carteri said I hate basketball, and then you said it. You were 4th. Third, really, because see, we look here. See the 2. Here's 1 and 2. Webb, and here you are.
Let's go.
So I won that one.
2 questions left.
Hold on, let me add their points. Let me add PCS and Furzy.
Again, Furkill was
1,
the
2, 3, 4, 5.
He was the only person to ever have won a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
And where's PC? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Next question. Carla is going to show you a picture, and you're going to say who this character is and where this character appeared. Okay? Who this character is and where this character appeared.
Is this what, question 25?
Question 25.
All right. Yeah,
Who
my
is
brain's
this?
not thinking either.
Who?
PCS says if you don't catch a double over, then you fail your certification.
Yeah, I know this. Been
Am I
there.
supposed to show something?
But been there, done that, but not. I didn't fail it because of that. It was something different.
Am I supposed to show something?
But got it the second time, huh?
What am I doing?
All right. So who is? Carla's going to show you a picture, and you are going to say who this character is and where did they appear.
Who this character is and where did they appear?
Who this character is and where did they appear? What's this character's name and in what movie did they appear in?
Okay.
And there's quite a psychological background to this animal. Did anyone get this?
Well, they had to say where and so.
Okay.
So Stefan said where, but he
the
didn't
first
get the
person.
point.
Okay,
No, he didn't
okay,
get.
Connor. Okay, Connor got it here.
Connor got it.
Yeah,
And
then
PC.
and PCS.
Okay, so Connor Young.
This is again. Hopefully, this PCS young man. I have strung tennis rackets since I was very young, and there's a difference between people that
Ogie and cockroaches.
You already got it. The thing about racket stringing, and I have to continue to bring it up because the stringers never get a lot of homage at all. No one even cares about them, and they work for pennies, and they don't really make anything at all except they set their own personal records, their own personal things, and we have our own personal goals, whether it's time or quality or whatever. But it's uncanny that
Sir John, you were right underneath PCS, so no.
Okay, the Cheshire Cat is the name, and the Cheshire Cat showed up in Alice in Wonderland, and the Cheshire Cat is also the basis of the Grateful Dead song, China's Cat Sunflower. So the cat would show up when there was a really explicit scene, or in the original Alice in Wonderland, where there was a death about to take place, and then it showed the Cheshire Cat with just his head, and then it was just a smile as the death was occurring. And it was almost like the Cheshire Cat was the embodiment of the one that was executed prior to. Anyway, I won't get into it, but it's a really deep story and a really deep character. And go Grateful Dead for making a song about the Cheshire Cat. All right, bonus question coming up. This is the last question of the game, and we are outie.
So let me tell you something, guys. There's two of you that are 1 point away. You're like just by 1 point separated.
All right. So this last question is worth how many points, Carla? You're the score orator. Is that a word? Score orator?
Let me see.
You're the point accumulator. You're the score orator.
So that he wouldn't even catch up.
I want the people within 5 points or however many points.
Yep, this person can catch. So let's make it worth 10 points because then this person can catch up.
Well, you want to make it an elite few. You're not trying to let
10 points. 10 points would help people.
Okay, well, let's go.
So, do I say who's in competition?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. The final question is worth how many points?
10 points.
She's the statistician. Numbers are out.
09, your score is 28 points. PCS Stream, your points is 27 points.
How many does PCS have?
27.
All right.
This guy, you have 15, 16, 17, 18. 10 points would tie you. Milan or Stimpy Boy, you have 10, 13. So you wouldn't even be in the competition. So no. 13. You wouldn't be in the
Stop, look, and
competition.
listen. I spit on your grave and I read your Charles Dickens. Who said that?
Those are the only three that are in competition.
All right, ready to go?
This guy, Furzy, and PCS.
Make some noise. Ready to go. Here we go. Bonus question on deck. Let's get down. I put this one together. Carla was talking about Dr. Roof and Doggy Style. I'm talking.
By the way, whoever answers it first, that's it. Right?
If it's right.
If it's right.
Yeah. All right. I put together a picture of 3 pictures. Okay. The 3 pictures will come together as one to make a band's name. Okay. So think band's name and then the 3 pictures that I put together. So we are going to show you this picture, and you're going to tell me the band or group's name. Clear?
All right. So again, Furzy, PCS, and this guy.
Let's go. I'm going to show you the pictures, and I want to know what they come together to mean. Let's go. Boom.
It's kind of blurry. Hold on. Let me take this off. Hold
Lack
on.
of preparation.
Hold on. I'm going to take the small screen up. Okay.
Got that lack of preparation.
We got a winner.
Who got that?
PCS Stringer.
Yes!
Backstreet Boys.
My proof is stringers think the same. Like every question that I came up with that was right off the head. Oh no, okay. Let's go! Yes!
I think first he probably was scratching his head like, what the hell is that?
Soldier, bro. We got a winner, right?
Got a winner. Yep.
You know how to do it. He texted me earlier, so you already know how to get in touch. Let us know. That was awesomeness. Come on. All right, we out.
I'm wiped out after that.
That was a long show.
That was a long show.
Nothing but love for you.
Backstreet Boys.
Nothing
yep.
but love for you.
Backstreet's back. All right.
All right. And much love to everyone out there. Please stay safe. Stay positive. This whole deal is going to come to an end. I can promise you that. And we'll move forward and get back into breaking down tennis draws, etc. And don't forget this Yonex V-Core 97 will be given away the next time we have a
True
major.
bonus question. Which Backstreet Boys is actually my family? I would have to say Stringer.
My family.
Which one? Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
What are you even talking about?
Hold on. Backstreet Boys. Hold on. Backstreet Boys.
Family.
Yeah.
You got a family member in the Backstreet Boys?
That's what he says.
Let's go.
All right, I'll tell you right now. You're a Stringer, right? Let me see their names. I know it's not Nick Carter. No way. It's not Kevin Richardson. I would say Howie Dorrell.
Let's go, Howie.
Is it that one? Tell me. Yes. How did I know?
Yes!
Personalities. Carteri said, you guys think there'll be tennis this year? No.
I think in an exhibitionary format moving forward to open the gates back up to society, I do think there will be tennis, but I think it's going to be more like Labor Cup
You did
type
good,
tennis.
Milan. Yes.
It's going to be more like Labor Cup type tennis.
They can't be. They're risk being sued. Being sued.
Too much risk.
If tennis camps in the summer are done, so will that.
All right, guys, take it easy. Much love to everyone, and we will see you aprende very soon, por favor. Does that make any sense?
No, made no sense.
Let's go.
Adios.
Adios. Take care.
Brian. Oh, it's Brian. It's Brian. Let's see Brian.